So let me give you my opinion on Bone, like a quick opinion on Bone. I know there's people that have made money with Bone. And this may come off as like maybe being negative in a way, but also being positive at the same time. That's just how my personality is and how I work, how I function. Um, but Bone is currently sitting at about $1.13, which would be considered a good price compared to where it was, right? Where you saw it at $2, $2+ you're able to almost make 100% or whatever, right? If you invest $1,000 and it goes to $2 from a level of 120, let's just make it easy, or a level of 113 and saying it would grow by 87 cents, right? That's where you would gain what $870 on that because or something like that. Let's say it was at $1, it's growing up 87 cents. Let's make it that easy. Um, you would be able to gain $870 within that, growing almost 100% or less if you're doing it from here, right? I don't want to do the math, but you know what I mean. Um, but currently, you're seeing 7 million, 7.5 million that's flowing into it. You see the market cap that's at $260 million. What's more important is the total supply at 229 million tokens. You see 1.7 that goes through DEXs, which I would imagine is going to be a lot higher as Shibarium does launch. Um, the issue that I do have with Bone, right? Yes, you have people that are into it, and the reason that they are into it is because of Shiba Inu. It's sort of, but not at this, not fully riding the coattails of Shib, because anything that you do with Shib, they want to find a way to implement Bone into it, right? If you're trading Shib on Shibarium, you have to use Bone in order to trade it. Now, it's not going to be a lot because it's going to be less than a penny, but you still have to use it in order to trade it. But you have to do more and more transactions in order to burn. So if we want to burn, you do more transactions, which affects Bone. We're seeing the price of Bone rise, the use for Bone rise, um, and all of that. So I feel like it could have been done a little bit better, in order to, get Bone to a higher level, give Bone more value, give Shiba Inu more value. I feel like it could have been done so much better where even at, 10 cents or 25 cents, that's cheaper than the normal Ethereum cost. You can raise it to that level. There's no other, there's other layer two platforms, but you have this layer two platform that you would be able to use still costs less than trading on MetaMask or whatever other place you want to trade on. You're still paying $5, $10, $15, $20 for a simple trade in Ethereum, and this would be less than $1. This would be less than 50 cents, which could have an impact for Bone and Shiba Inu in a larger capacity. Um, so that's my problem with what they have coming for them. Now, they can easily change that. That can be something that they adjust, and it's not something that's like, oh, well, Bone's not going to move because of that, right? They can adjust it. But I feel like it's just something that they could have taken advantage of by promoting, but they haven't done this in the past, and it just hurts seeing that. So, anyways, what is Bone's potential? Right? Does Bone have any potential to make any money? And I would say yes, right? In the beginning of this breakdown, I talked about how you've seen this up to $2, right? If you look at the last maybe month, you're seeing it at $1.42 of a high. The last year, you see this at $2.20 worth of a high, the lowest point of 28 cents or 29 cents, and seeing it where it is currently at $1.13. You are closer to the low than you are to the high. You have 100% of the supply out there, so the sky's the limit on where this can go. It's not saying that it's just going to get to a 220 or 200 or sorry, $500 million market cap. This could get to $1 billion project. Will it get to Shiba Inu like levels? No. That's the another problem that I have with it. If it is riding Shib's coattails, it's always going to be behind Shib when it comes to growing, right? They're trying to grow on their own, but still, not, or sorry, they're trying to grow on their own, but also take advantage of having Shib out there as, the most popular position within the ecosystem. 1.3 million people that are holding the position. So yes, ultimately you do have a chance to run quite a bit with the fact that you have 100% of the supply. You have so much more use case that can go into it. So yeah, a ton. But it's still also the way that I'm looking at it. It's like the unknown. It makes it interesting, but it also is like, will I lose money? Am I at a higher point or am I at a lower point? Right now, I would say you're at a middle of the road, closer to lower, middle of the road, and you're still sort of investing early. If Shibarium turns out to be something beneficial that people use, if they don't, then you may be at a level where you have to make a decision whether you accept any type of gain that you see, and get out of the position, or you feel like it has so much more success to do something on its own. We'll see.